What is this?
HelloFresh.
All right, Bear, you get to pick out the meal tonight. Okay?
Okay.
You gonna pick it?
Yep,
We saw the UPS truck roll up and we could see the green box from the cul-de-sac and we were like, yes! It's HelloFresh! Okay, Bear, we've got creamy chive chicken, crunchy Italian chicken bake, or chipotle chicken and rice bowls. Which one do you want? This one?
Yeah.
Excellent choice, sir. There is a package right here. Okay.
Oh, HelloFresh.
This is the one we want. Very nice. What about that one tomorrow night and that one the next night? Okay.
It's today the next night.
Today's not the next night. Today is today. Today is what we're having tonight.
That's confusing.
Yeah. So I am all for anything that's sustainable, and all of the packaging that HelloFresh uses is either already recycled or recyclable, which I love. And this in here is ice cold. Eloise, what are you doing?
So I don't know if it's just us, but it seems like our local grocery stores, when we're going, the produce and fruit just aren't good. And so with HelloFresh, you know that the ingredients are getting shipped directly to you, so they're going to arrive at their peak freshness.
We, as a family of 5, are officially moving into our RV full-time. Luckily, HelloFresh is extremely flexible and you can add extra meals to your week, throw in some extra proteins that we could pack into lunches, and you can also add on extras like garlic bread, which HelloFresh is known for. Brad, they gave us 12 this time.
12 free meals?
12 free meals.
Yes.
This is the bet. They've never ever given us 12 free meals before.
Well, our audience.
Yeah, not us. You get 12 free meals. That has never happened. If you're on the fence or if you've been on the fence, now's the time to do it. Go to HelloFresh.com and use code BradandRach12 to get 12 free meals, including free shipping. That's HelloFresh.com using code BradandRach12 for 12 free meals.
While the HelloFresh meal is cooking,
We have a bit of a debate going on
we
here.
were talking about food
Mama.
and peanut butter and jelly sandwiches.
Dada.
I am on the side where I love a big old helping of peanut butter and just a little bit of jelly, and that's the perfect sandwich. But for me also, I'm not a big fan of grape, so that's probably why.
What if you did strawberry jelly then?
Nah, you have to any jelly really.
You don't want it.
I only want a tiny bit.
See, I think the more the merrier for all of it. I want to taste in every bite pretty much equal portions of peanut butter, jelly, bread. I don't want it to be too chewy and dry, and I feel like it's gloopy and dry if you have too much peanut butter and not enough jelly to cut. Like, I want the sweet and salty to be equal partners in this marriage of deliciousness.
Do you like the jelly, like, you know, when you squeeze the sandwich and the jelly falls out?
I don't like that, but I'm not above licking it off the plate if I get a bite that I feel is a little heavy on the peanut butter side. You're gonna have to let us know.
What team you're on?
Team jelly, team peanut butter, team equal, everybody's equal.
Huge thank you to HelloFresh for sponsoring today's video.
There's the inspector right as we're leaving. Well, that's surprising news. We just chatted with the guy who's getting ready to inspect our house because we were letting him know that the house is open, it's ready to go, and he informed us that this is gonna take 2 or 2.5 hours. That's like, I should have brought my work clothes.
Seriously.
So this should be the last thing that we have to get out of the house, and sort of, we tidied up just because we thought, I don't know if you need to tidy up for an appraisal, but this is the appraisal is what's happening. We're under contract on our house, and of course it requires an appraisal, and so that's what's happening right now. We had to get out of the house for the appraisal, even though when we were refinancing, we didn't. Like, we were just there.
For the appraisal?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, this is the inspection.
Oh, this is the inspection.
Yeah.
Okay. For some reason I was thinking this was the appraisal. Okay.
No.
That makes a big difference. Do we have to have an appraisal also?
Yes.
And so will we need to leave for that?
Well, we didn't that first time.
Okay, so last night.
But we definitely should tidy up the house again for the appraisal.
Well, that's what I was thinking. Last night when we were talking about cleaning up, weren't you thinking this was the appraisal? Because you were like, they took pictures and wouldn't it?
But they're going to take pictures for the inspection. Now, remember when we sold our house in South Carolina? Actually, and here, when we got our inspection report, it had pictures.
Yeah. Is that why you wanted to tidy up? Because the inspection has pictures?
Exactly.
Okay.
Well, that, and I feel like if the inspector walks in and things are clean, they'll have a better feeling about the house.
Okay, okay. You know what I mean? I was thinking, when you were saying all that, I was picturing this being the appraisal then.
No.
Okay. So yeah, that's interesting. I wonder if we'll have to get out of the house for the appraisal then. I was thinking this is like the last time that we're gonna have to tidy up and get out of the house. Which we've actually not had to do very much for, you know, being on the market with the house.
We got extremely lucky.
Got very lucky. We didn't have to do a bunch of showings.
We're going to Starbucks first.
Yeah, so I think it's literally supposed to start raining and rain like the entire time we're supposed to be out of the house. So we're gonna plan on going to Starbucks, getting some treats. These kids haven't really eaten breakfast, and then go by the shop and just kind of figure out our living situation again. I don't know why it makes me feel better, like looking at it and imagining ourselves in there.
Well, I just like the fact that we have about 6 weeks to like really plan, get everything together. We can move slowly if we want. So.
Yep. We can get stuff for organization in there if we need to.
Right, exactly.
So, yeah. Fun stuff. Okay, just to bring you up to speed while this is fresh on my mind, another potential holdup. It just seems like, and actually we were warned about this. A couple of people that either work at title companies or are attorneys or something messaged us on Instagram and kind of warned us about the back tax lot that we purchased. And actually our real estate agent had some reservations about it too. And now I understand why these things are so kind of iffy. And basically we have to do, like, a title company won't insure. I'm not even sure I'm saying this right because I don't fully understand it. I guess you need title insurance on a lot or something. And we can go ahead and merge the lots, but for our construction loan that we will be obtaining, they don't like the idea that we have a lot that we've just paid the back taxes on, because I guess that lot could be in a bankruptcy situation. It could have a lien on it. And so what needs to happen is a title company has to do a title search to make sure like none of that is happening with this lot. And if it is, sometimes we'll have to like submit documents to people to release things, and there's a lot of different things that can come up. And hopefully it's nothing is happened with this lot, and we simply will have title insurance on it and it'll be no big deal. But to do that search takes about 2 to 3 weeks. And so we need to go ahead and get that ball rolling so that we can get title insurance. I think that's what it is. Title insurance on this lot, so that then we can get a construction loan that will encompass building a home across the property line. Otherwise, we need to keep our house, like, it'll still be fine. We just need to kind of change our floor plan probably so that the entire house is on the lot that we will be closing on in a week or so. That will change things quite a bit, because the way that we have it arranged right now is definitely going across the line of the property onto the next lot over. And anyway, that's kind of a long way of saying we might have a hang up here. I don't know. We're gonna see what happens. But I'm gonna go ahead and email the title company and get that title search going, and hopefully everything turns out fine. By the way, if you don't have one of these, I'm gonna link it in the description box below. It's amazing. So it's just like a foldable portable potty that you put in your car. Chris and Colleen had one, and we went to the zoo, and like all of their kids went potty in that before we even went into the zoo, and it was amazing. So I went ahead and purchased one to keep in our car, because like that is a genius invention. And you also put a little liner in it, and then you wrap up the liner and you can throw it in a trash can, and you don't have to clean out the potty every time somebody goes. So if you need one of those, I'll link it in the description box below.
That's an impressive vertical, honey.
Oh, that wasn't even all I have.
I would hope not.
Eloise, can you jump? Ready? Watch. Watch, Eloise. Jump.
Now, what I picture us doing, obviously can't move Dennis and Barb's RV, so that's out of the question.
It can't go that way at all.
No.
Okay.
Ours, so we'll have to move the Bobcat. So the plan is to move the RV this way as much as possible. And then in between the two RVs, we'll have our living room and dining room set up.
Living room, dining room.
It's nice because the RV, we can transfer the TV. There's just like an adapter on the back of the TV so that it fits both up there and out here. And obviously it's got the speakers.
And the bracket and everything.
Right, so.
Yeah, it's super easy.
That'll be an easy, and we'll just literally like pick up our living room and just move it right here. Pick up our dining room, put it right there. So the twins will sleep in their room. Eloise will have the master bedroom in the RV. And Rachel and I will set up our bed right over here. So this could be moved over there. All that stuff could be moved to some other corner. And we'll just put, we do have a king size bed. We can just put it right here. If you look though, so there's like this giant metal beam here. So I've pictured our bed frame just in front of it.
You wanna walk?
And so we'll put our bedroom
She doesn't want to be held. This
right
is great.
here.
So a lot of people were concerned about like, what about the kids? Something could happen to them in the RV. I'd like to address that. We have camped in this many times where we've put the kids down and then came out to this little area right here on this side and had like a campfire and hung out. And we can hear every word that they say in their room.
And you can hear the RV move.
Lyndle is right here.
Not to mention, we'll have both sound and video monitors on them.
It is.
We'll actually be closer to them here than we would in our house.
Exactly. That's what I was going to say next. We'll be as close, if not closer, to them if we have our bed here.
Right.
And then the other really common thing is, why don't you just live in your RV? Well, we are. We are living in our RV in the shop. And so it basically, when the weather's not ideal, being in this shop extends the livable space that we have. So if we're in the RV parked at an RV park, not only are we paying to stay in an RV park, and that money can now be going towards our house, but we're confined to the RV if it's raining or if it's cold or whatever. Whereas here, we can at least be in this space as well. And
and we'll have a bigger bathroom and a washer and dryer and
washer and dryer.
I mean, this is pretty much the ideal situation for full-time RVing.
Exactly.
While our house is getting built.
The drawback would be that the shop has a lot of stuff in it, like dangerous things. We're gonna have to be, I mean, it's not baby-proofed by any means, so we're definitely gonna need to be keeping a close eye on the kids all the time.
Well,
which is not a problem.
Although a lot of the stuff, like tools can be put away, like stuff like that can be put away. Over here, this is kind of the danger area because this is where all the tools are. But we can make it a heck of a lot safer.
My mom was also saying that we can get large sheets or curtains and curtain off a lot of the stuff that's against the walls. And kids are, of course we're not going to leave them unattended in here, but kids are, I mean, they listen pretty well. Like if we tell the kids there's something dangerous and we reiterate that and explain it over and over again, there's a very low likelihood that they're going to push that boundary. Like a good example is our street. So a lot of people were concerned about the kids playing in our street. We have hammered it into them, and we never do it on camera because it's an important conversation that we have with our kids. So you don't necessarily see us having this conversation, but over and over and over, we reiterate that cars are dangerous when they're driving and you're playing. And if you see a car, no matter who it is, you immediately run to the side of the road. And we've sort of instilled this fear in them, which I'm kind of glad, that if they see a car turn down our street, they almost scream and like run to the side of the road, which I prefer because it's really rare that we ever even have a car come down our road. It's usually just that they're lost and need a place to turn around.
Or the mailman.
Or the mailman, but he knows to look out for our kids too. So anyway, that concept applies.
Hey, Mommy.
Hi. In here too. You got your blankie?
Blankie.
That's your RV blankie, huh?
Same concept applies in here, where we're just going to have a lot of conversation about these are Bumpa's tools, we do not touch them. And that and a combination of not ever leaving them unattended in here is going to be our plan. So I feel really confident. Like Brad said in probably the last vlog, this is going to be all about
attitude.
How we see this experience. And I don't know, as long as we're all together, like there is nothing that brings me more joy than hanging out with my kids, and it really doesn't matter where we are. So it's cool that we all get to be together and hang out, and my parents will be here a lot of the time too because they're going to be selling their house, and it's just going to be fun.
Amen, sister.
That's right, that's the bucket, isn't it?
What is it? Whoa! What bucket is it? Whoa!
I don't know.
Do our kids have their tetanus shot? Tetanus shot. Tetanus shot. Benefit to living here. They're doing like fill dirt over there. So we'll have cool trucks to look at.
Yeah. What is that? And we'll have really good cell phone signal.
Come on, wee wee.
This is cool. Yeah, they have this whole area. They're wanting fill, I guess. Rock and brush and cement. So if anybody completes a project and has some stuff to dump, they just come back here and dump it. So Bear gets to see the cement mixer, which is arguably one of his favorite
He's gonna get his cement
construction vehicles. Aw. Here we are saying we're not gonna leave him unattended,
Eloise.
and we're like, yeah, Bear's in the shop getting his cement mixer. He's gonna come driving out in the Bobcat.
He'll be right out.
Yeah, he's not gonna miss this. What is that, Eloise?
What?
Yes.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Oh. Cool.